Hey guys, welcome back to Popverse. Today, we're diving deep into Spring of Youth Episode 2. If you missed Episode 1, don't worry, the link is in the description, so catch up before we jump in. And hey, if you're enjoying these romantic twists and dramatic turns, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. The episode opens right where we left off, with Sagai and BOM standing face to face. Sagai starts questioning her. You're the landlady? You play piano and yet you lied? BOM defends herself, saying what lie? He reminds her she claimed to live in a penthouse. BOM, looking around at the rooftop filled with plants and the scenic view, confidently says, this might as well be one. Just then, Gari shows up, yawning, confused and dazed. She asks her mom if she's dreaming, and then immediately faints. Downstairs, the three girls are arguing. BOM's aunt is against letting Sagai stay, saying he's a complete stranger. But Jang defends him, saying, everyone's a stranger in the beginning. Just then, Gari wakes up and insists on staying in the room, next to Sagai. Her mom snaps, reminding her that she once accused him of a scandal and shouldn't waste her time chasing romance. Then comes a brilliant idea. If people find out a celebrity like Sagai is staying with them, their place could become famous, attracting guests and money. BOM imagines fans flooding the guest house and her bank balance exploding. Still unsure, BOM's friends come up with a tactic. Show Sagai a strict schedule to scare him off. Wake up at 7, eat at 8, chores at 9, they say. But Sagai laughs, saying he's already an early riser. Jang groans, I can't cook that early, and tells him to stay away from the girls. Then comes the topic of money. Sagai casually opens his bag and reveals 50 billion won. Everyone is stunned. Why are you carrying this much? BOM asks. He shrugs. My manager gave it to me. That's enough for BOM. She allows him to stay. Later in his room, Sagai unpacks and stumbles upon a photo of BOM smiling. He's taken aback. Her smile is exactly the same. Then he notices the piano in the background and wonders, isn't this the same piano from the restaurant? On the rooftop, BOM is playing a melody. Sagai finds her and says the moon guided him there. As she's about to fall, he catches her. He won't lift her back up until she tells him about the melody. Reluctantly, BOM shares, I wrote it when I was 7, after my mom bought me a piano. Satisfied, Sagai pulls her up, and for a moment, they stay frozen in each other's arms. BOM then questions him. You said you heard this melody in a dream, but I never recorded it. How is that possible? That night, Sagai dreams again, this time clearly seeing the girl at the piano with stickers. When he wakes up, he picks up BOM's photo and mutters, it was you. The next morning, he runs and tells himself, this isn't a coincidence. At her part-time job, BOM is furious to learn Sagai's agency is behind product placements. As she vents outside, Sagai appears. He brings up the white piano she used to own and the sticker she had on it. She's shocked. How do you know that? The shop owner walks out and asks if Sagai is her boyfriend. Embarrassed, she denies it. BOM tells Sagai he should stand up for himself. You didn't assault those boys. You're not a loser unless you give up. Sagai is surprised but happy she believes in him. Later, Sagai begins recruiting for a new band. But he runs into the same two guys who spread rumors about him. He confronts them and demands to know who sent them. They don't answer. One of them, Jae-Jun, secretly calls Jinwoo, who works for Sangun, Sagai's ex-agency head. Jae-Jun warns that Sagai is back and forming a band. Sangun, looking at a photo of Sagai and BOM together, grows angry. They can't be together. Break them apart. Soon, a protest breaks out against Sagai. The university principal asks him to leave and join the military instead. Sagai refuses. The principal sets a condition. Collect 300 student signatures by the end of the day to form his band. Sagai rushes out. BOM surprises everyone by showing up in a teddy bear costume, singing to help him get signatures. People cheer and join, but they're still one short. Just then, Taeyang, the guy who was working in a hospital, arrives and signs. His followers accuse him of betrayal, but Taeyang says, "I choose music over dogs." Flashbacks reveal he overheard the plan to sabotage Sagai. Now he's on Sagai's side. Sagai celebrates with BOM and the new band, but wonders, where are the other 295 people I paid for? BOM says they're busy preparing for term and exams. Sagai grills meat for everyone and burns it, but BOM still enjoys the charred bits. Suddenly, Gari smashes cake on Sagai's face, and a full-on cake fight begins. Elsewhere, Jinwoo calls Sagai and reveals that BOM had come to his agency to defend Sagai. She tried to act as a witness, but was turned away. Jinwoo asks, "Who is BOM to you?" She doesn't answer. Meanwhile, Taeyang returns home, only to be kicked out by his father, who smashes his guitar and tells him to quit music and become a doctor. Taeyang says fine, he'll leave. He arrives at Bomb's house, asking to stay. Sagai is annoyed, but BOM convinces them to share the space and the rent. They draw a boundary line in the room, declaring war over BOM. Meanwhile, Sangun gets into a car accident while distracted. Another sign of chaos unraveling. Finally, the band finds a room to practice but must clean it first. As Sagai helps BOM, they fall, landing in each other's arms. A call from Gina interrupts. She praises Bomb's music, calling it unique. Sagai tells BOM she must practice 3 times a week, but she says she can't, she'll practice at night instead. Later, she finds her piano at the rooftop, a gift from Sagai, who simply says, "I bought your time." But someone secretly snaps photos of them. Sagai chases the photographer, sees his face, it's Jinwoo. Furious, he confronts Sangun. "Why are you trying to ruin me?" Sangun deflects. Sagai, drunk, jokingly says he'll drink until he remembers everything, even the incident from 6 years ago. The episode ends with Bomb finding Sagai, drunk outside. She rushes to him. Sagai gently touches her face and murmurs, "My boo." She responds softly, "My Sagai." Behind them, Taeyang watches. And that wraps up episode 2 of Spring of Youth. So much drama, emotion, and mystery in just one episode. What's the truth behind the past? Will Sagai clear his name? And what about the growing tension between him and Sangun? Don't miss episode 3, coming this Wednesday. Until then, like, comment your favorite moment, and subscribe for more K-drama deep dives here on Popverse.